douche. To the wire, to the limit, to the wall. For a chance to be with you, I'd gladly risk it all. Through the wire, to the limit. I'm headed to Times Square, where there's thousands of people sleeping on the concrete tonight. Last night, for children of the Covenant House. I'm just gonna go see people waking up. I ain't sleeping out there. I'll talk more about it as we get more people in here. I don't get up this early. I'm still up from last night. It's 6:30 a.m. And don't forget, I got Queen Latifah dropping by at 8 o'clock. I'm in Hell's Kitchen, New York. This is 48th Street. I'm walking another block and a half to get to Times Square. Last night when I was in Times Square, there were thousands of people sleeping on the street. Now in Times Square, in New York in general, you always see people sleeping on the street, but not 1,000 at once, a couple thousand at once. It's called Sleeping Out in Times Square, and they were to raise $2 million for homeless youth for the Covenant House. Pretty cool. It was unusual to see so many damn people sleeping on the street. Started last night at 8 o'clock, ends this morning at 6. Now it's 6:30 right now. So if I know Times Square is kicking them out right now. Get up, wake up. Your stunt is over, get out. So I might not even find anyone still sleeping out there. Watch for the rats. Watch for the rats. That's a rat haven right there. We're just walking over. I might interview a few people, ask them how was their stay on the concrete. The ones I saw, many of them had sleeping bags. Out and about. What's poppin'? I'm early, right? I didn't sleep. I worked a brutal event last night. It's a perfect example there, but for the grace of God go I. This poor person right here, laying there in a blanket, their head inside of a cardboard box. That is very atypical. Hi, Steve. Good morning. It's common to see people sleeping on the streets. I always say the same thing. I couldn't do it. I don't know what I'm gonna do if I lose my home. I ain't man enough to do it. But the people we're going to see right now are out there by choice because they wanted to raise $2 million for the Covenant House, which supplies homeless youth with sleeping quarters. So, as I was walking through Times Square last night, I saw thousands of people. It's quite unusual to see. Hold on. Here, I'll give you an example of what it was like, and then we'll, you guys will check it out while we walk. For the less fortunate, the homeless. Here it is. We're giving up our beds so youth facing homelessness can sleep safely at the Covenant House. All you have to do is scan to support, and here is the scan. So this is people sleeping outside for children who get beds at the Covenant House. I think it's beautiful, and I love when people help others. There it is. See, I on the Boogie Bob show, I bring receipts. You're not going to call me George Santos on this show. I'm bringing receipts. And I was up anyways. It's one thing to see them laying down for the night to help these children. I thought it would be a different ball game to see them waking up. I'm sure many of them have never done this before. And the weather in New York can be brutal. In mid-November, it was actually very nice. Feels like it's June. I'm wearing a sweatshirt. So they definitely picked a good night for it. And then when I was leaving the house this morning, I decided to Google it. Good morning. I decided to Google it, and I saw that it ended at 6 a.m. And I know Times Square. I've gone to the New Year's Eve ball drop many times. They want you there, but when it's over, they kick your ass out. So this is Times Square right here. I can just picture a bunch of people that work there going, "Get up, let's go, get out, folks. You were homeless for 8 hours, now get out." Boom. It's right there. Also, they had a Chick-fil-A restaurant pop-up shop out here. And if you know me, you know Chick-fil-A is my shit. Okay, so I can tell you already I'm too late because they were sleeping here. You can see they're pulling the tape up. They were sleeping here. I told you 6 a.m. they're kicking your ass out. So it looks like I might have missed them, guys. Over here are bags of, these are going to be the blankets they left behind. Remember, it ended at 6. Those are all blankets, sleeping bags. This pendant area here had at least 1,000 people in it last night. And over here there was thousands more. But looks like I'm a day late and $1 short. I didn't make it in time. They're kicked out. You sound asleep out there, they come and wake your ass up. Get up! Get up and get out! So, I apologize. At 6:05, I was putting my shoes on. This is a Chick-fil-A booth. They're going to be doing a Chick-fil-A something or other out here. All this was homeless people, or people sleeping out here for the homeless last night. They're gone. The blue tape was trying to separate people. That's why you see so much blue tape there. The guys in the yellow vests, it's their job to kick people out. The ball drop is right there for New Year's Eve. You see the ball. And what happens is you'll stand here for 14 hours to watch the ball drop. The ball drops. It's euphoric. It's amazing. It's beautiful. What happens? They kick you out. All right, guys, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here. These are blankets, sleeping bags, pillows. Hopefully, I'm hoping that they can wash them and donate those to kids as well. I'm a little disappointed because it was quite a spectacle to see a couple thousand people. She's got the sign there. It's called Sleep Out. This guy's got sleeping bags. Did you sleep out here last night?
What's that?
Did you sleep out here last night?
I was working it, yeah.
And so what they do at 6:30, at 6 o'clock, kick them out? Let's go? Because they're gone.
Yeah, so around 5:30.
Oh,
we
okay.
have people get up.
I was here last night. I was shocked at how many people
were here.
came out. Thousands.
Yeah.
And I think their goal was 2 million. I hope they reached it.
Yeah,
It was a beautiful event.
I haven't heard yet.
It was a beautiful event. Guys, here's one of the guys that made it happen. And you see they're carrying the sleeping bag. So did they donate the sleeping bags to the people? And now that it's gone, hopefully they'll donate it to the homeless or whatever?
Yeah, whatever doesn't get used gets donated to organizations picking them up.
Very cool, playa. Very cool. Have a good one. Okay, there's a Boogie Bob exclusive with the guy, we'll call him Ray. With Ray, who was one of the organizers, or at least he worked the event. And it was insane. I see a lot going on in Times Square. There's always something going on here. You could walk by and Al Pacino be sitting out here in a swimming pool. You're like, what the hell? So I don't see any of the costume characters yet. The Naked Cowboy usually gets here around 10 o'clock. Look at, there is a mountain of sleeping bags. Here is the sponsors. And you can see it says here, we're sleeping out. This is the Eisner Amper Cares. Over there's the Gap. Fall into the Gap. These are some of the sponsors. One night, one purpose, Times Square, sleeping out. And he said 5:30, they came kicking him out. If I was there, lots of Krispy Kreme donuts here. Lots of Krispy Kreme donuts. These are the blankets, look at this. Scarves. I'm thinking that many people, there's Coleman. I'm thinking that many people decided I want my sleeping bag to go to a homeless youth or to a homeless person. These are all sleeping bags. Thousands of sleeping bags. And over here is where they were sleeping. It was pretty insane. Here is a better look at last night. Guys, I see people sleeping on the ground in Times Square every day, but not like this. This is people sleeping outside overnight to help people. I forget what it was called, but it's like spend the night on Broadway. And it is they've got news crews out here. This is your opportunity to raise money for the less fortunate, the homeless. Here it is. We're giving up our beds so youth facing homelessness can sleep safely at the Covenant House. All you have to do is scan to support, and here is the scan. So this is people sleeping outside for children who get beds at the Covenant House. I think it's beautiful, and I love when people help others. And I came over here to show you people. I dropped the ball. I failed you. I apologize. Once again, I did not bring it. It was quite amazing seeing thousands of people lined up over here. I did not see any sexual stuff going on. I looked. I did see one guy's blanket moving a little, but I'm not, that's neither here nor there. When confronted, he said he actually had a mosquito bite and was scratching his inner thigh. So I'll go with the story. That's the narrative he's pushing. Why not? I thought it would be really interesting. I wish I would have stayed my ass home. I thought it would be interesting to see them kick him out of here. First of all, I doubt that very many of them got a good night's sleep. They're on concrete. They may be in a sleeping bag to protect them for warmth, but they're still on concrete. And when I left the house, the first thing I said to you guys was that Times Square doesn't play. They will kick. When your event's over, they want you the hell out of here so the guys in red could start sweeping. This is a major tourist attraction. It's a major money maker. And they'll shut it down for a while, but then they want your ass to get out. Thanks for coming, get out. Yeah, but I'm tired, get out. You had your fun, get out. Sir, can you give me another 20 minutes? I'm scratching a mosquito bite on my leg. Sir, you've been scratching that mosquito bite for 6 hours. Can you please go home now? We're in Times Square. Typically when I come to Times Square, it's really, really busy. This is morning. So we do got something going on up here. Traffic has been stopped. We've got cops, we've got ambulances. We're gonna walk and see what's going on. I got nothing. I came out, I got nothing. The sign did say, we are not trying to act like being out here one night will give us the reality of sleeping. You got to remember, there was thousands. Sleeping with thousands not the same as some poor guy sleeping over there at Disney behind the garbage can, or over here behind the Taco Bell. It's not the same. This guy's actually carrying his sleeping bag. I'm gonna assume either he just got himself a sleeping bag from this pile over here, or he slept out there. I'm just walking. This could end up as the worst live in the history of New York City. Guys, if you don't know how Manhattan is set up, that's south. South is downtown. That's where you'll find the bottom of Manhattan, the Wall Street, Financial District, World Trade Center, all down there. Statue of Liberty, that is north. Harlem, First Central Park, Harlem, Inwood, then the Bronx, that's north. But what you might not know is that this is what really counts. This is east to west. West, well, that's west side. West side, that's where me and Tupac reside, the west side. So, sun rises in the east, and you see the most brilliant sunrises. It's almost impossible sometimes to drive down the street. It's not there yet, but it's so bright you can't even see. And of course we have, if you've been to my page, you know that we have some of the greatest sunsets in the world. Our sunsets here in Hell's Kitchen, in New York specifically, rival those of Tahiti, Hawaii, I don't care, Acapulco, I don't care. I'm telling you right now, we have the most unbelievable sunsets in the world because the Hudson River's right over there and the sunset's right over there. Another Boogie Bob exclusive. I'm trying to give you lemonade out of these lemons. I got nothing. I got nothing. This is cool. This, you hear the beeping? This is for the blind. This is... Wait, don't go. You gotta wait. And then you come up here, start crossing, watch for vehicles. Don't start. So there's 5 seconds over there. It's saying wait. At some point it's gonna say don't. Don't cross. Do not cross. This lady's just gonna stop in the middle of the damn street. Girl, you're gonna get killed. Girl, look at this moron. She just stops her shit in the middle of the street.
Wait, where's all our radio?
Alright. I guess because the traffic's closed because of the cops here, she decides that's just a good spot to stop your shit. This is one of the busiest streets in New York. This is 7th Avenue here. This is Broadway. The actual Broadway was a street just like this, but in Times Square they closed it off so that tourists and pedestrians could walk. If you look right here, 7th Avenue here, Broadway right there, this is where they call it the crossroads of the world. They connect right here. This is the crossroads of the world. Broadway. Ooh, what do we got here? Usually I can find something redeemable and cool. I don't got nothing. I see a bunch of ladies over here I might try to holler at.
Still trying to school a bit.
You will see the crazy guys. You'll see this. This is the kind of guy you don't want to accidentally run into. You just be walking along, he'd come up and punch you in the face and say, "Where's my Frisbee? You took my Frisbee." I ain't even seen this Frisbee. What Frisbee? He's screaming at the top of his lungs. I don't want no smoke. It's too early. I don't want no static, sir. Where's my Frisbee? Sir, I don't know what you're talking about. Here's some of the volunteers. Shelter is just the beginning. Sleepout New York. One purpose, one night, one community. What a beautiful idea. Their goal was to raise $2 million. When I went on their site this morning, it said it ended at 6. It was like 6:09 when I was reading it. I go, they're probably going to kick them out right away. But it had a list of people who raised money. What you do is you go to your friends or family and you say, hey, I'm going to sleep in Times Square November 16th. Would you please don't, it's like a walk-a-thon, except it's a sleep-a-thon. I'm going to sleep there for 8 hours, 10 hours. Would you donate $20 an hour? And the one guy had raised 200 grand by himself, but there was a lot who raised 100 grand. It's my old pal. This is a guy we were interviewing earlier. So, I'm sorry guys. I got to the party a little bit late. I'm still going to do a tour of Times Square. How about that? Catch me outside. How about that? So this is the Chick-fil-A. Is this going to be a pop-up shop today?
No, it was last night.
Oh.
We were here serving.
I walked by when you were here. That was amazing.
Oh, yeah, it was actually really cool.
I'm telling my home viewers, how many people did you see out here? Thousands, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because it went to that section down there.
We had 3 sections. It's called the bow tie. And
Oh,
so
the bow
we had
tie.
the 3 sections, and people slept out. We had about 400 people that slept out last night here.
And so if they were hungry, they'd come up and say, let me get a chicken
Yeah.
I missed out.
Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich. Yeah, but it was closed to only a private event, so
Okay.
we weren't allowed to give it to just everyone. We
How
had to
many do
just
you
give-
think that you gave out?
Oh,
Had to be
400.
thousands.
Oh,
400.
No. We
So
could
not
only-
everyone ate.
We could only give to the people that were in the sleep out.
Do you know how many slept out?
400 people slept out.
Okay.
About 375, and we had 400 Chick-fil-A chicken sandwiches that we
Look
gave
at that.
Yeah,
How
if we
great is
were
that?
available, if they approved it to give away to everyone,
Oh, you would have
would've
been
given away 10,000, and
yeah,
we got enough.
absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Great
100%.
job. That
Yeah,
was a
thank
very
you.
noble,
It was so
cool
fun.
thing to do.
Well, thank you.
Are they doing it again next year?
I sure hope so.
I do
It's the
too.
first year in Times Square, so-
Thank you so much. Okay, so I've been saying thousands. She said 400. I don't know how that's even possible. You guys saw my video. She said that this is the bow tie, and it is. This would be, a bow tie has a middle, an end, a left or a right. This would be the middle. You see how the ladies love me. That was the end. So let's say the bow there, the middle, and the thing there. And guys, again, this is just
Guys, I
small
see people
section over
sleeping
there.
on the ground in Times Square every day, but
He
not
said
like this.
400. I find that
This is people sleeping outside
That's a bit
overnight to help people.
because it goes all the way
I
down
forget what it was called, but it's like spend the night on
another
Broadway,
2-3 blocks.
and it is they've got news crews out here. This is your opportunity to raise money for the less fortunate, the homeless. Here it is.
There's 200
We're
right
giving
there.
up our beds so youth facing homelessness can sleep safely at the Covenant House.
You guys know I love to exaggerate, but I said thousands. She said 400. I got to get to the bottom of it. I think I call this the overnight scandal of 2023. First, you guys got some guy in a sleeping bag and his arm was doing this. And it turns out he was just scratching his leg from a mosquito bite for 4 hours. So that we got to the bottom of. How about I give you guys a tour since I'm here already? My feet hurt. I worked a Hard Rock Hotel event last night. We had, I think it was 250. It was women empowerment. And, 250 women in old Boogie Bob. Well, those ladies were loving me. When it's this good, there's no saying no. Through the wire, to the limit, to the wall. For a chance to be with you, I'd gladly risk it all. Okay, I told you about the sun. You thought I was lying. I want you to picture you're driving to the east side, and you got to go through that. It's a nightmare. I'm going to do a quick tour of Times Square. But first, I want to show you the remnants of this thing because they're still picking up sleeping bags. I see Nike, there's Puma. Looks like they might be going through them saying, oh, my husband would like that sleeping bag right there. Oh, look at the scarf. As long as it goes to someone in need, I'm happy. She looked like she just found a damn laptop. Girl got an iPad. All right. Anyways, this is the remnants of it. I wish I could have got out here at 5 o'clock to show you. You guys want to see a New York City rat? He's just standing. Look at this guy. He's just chilling. You guys are waking up the rats. Can you keep it down, please? He's just... there he goes. Here's what his goal is. His goal is that. When you're a rat, your goal... Look at, there he is. Let's see, how's he going to get down? He'll find a way. Love will find a way. Look, now his homies are coming out. There's about 4 of them. Now his homies are coming to the party. Steve, I see French fries. Wait up, Mildred. Oh, look, he's gonna jump. Now he's in the planter box. I say let those rats eat some French fries and some Chick-fil-A. There's Tony. He's a little shy, and there's Frank. There's like 10 rats in this planter box. There they go. Oh, he got himself a little piece of broccoli. And look at him. He got a little piece of food. They all three scored. Guys, the French fries are over there. What are you doing eating broccoli? What kind of rat likes broccoli? What are you, insane? Look at, he got himself a nice big chunk. Look. So they send out the army. They send out the army, and they're over here eating this shit. Now let's see, is there any good stuff in here? They're tearing this apart. Yeah, I guess if you're a rat, you wouldn't be mad at a nice piece of whatever the hell this is. By the way, this is a Boogie Bob exclusive. The rats live down in this thing. And they just come over here. They ain't bothering. There's one. Look at him. I'm not trying to cock block on your food, OG. Sorry. He's over there. He's trying to stick his little head out, but he... Keep your head up. It's just a rat keeping his head up. Alright. Rats gotta eat too, folks. I figured he'd be down in that bag trying to get some of that, those delicious crinkle fries, cross-cut fries. Alright. Alright, we did enough lollygagging. Okay, what the hell's going on here? What the hell's going on here? Somebody stuck a little rose. Poor guy. He's seen better days. Alright. I was lollygagging. Just killing time. Let's do a tour. You've seen the people who slept out here for tonight, last night, but then you see the people who sleep out here every night. And you just pray for them. You say, there but for the grace of God go I. Alright, we're going to do a tour. Now this is going to be a Boogie Bob tour. No one gives a tour like I do. No one. That's facts. But it's going to be Times Square. And it's there's no one out here. The costume characters aren't even here yet. So, guys, this is Broadway. This is where Broadway ends until 42nd Street. So you could take this all the way past Harlem, Broadway, all the way past Central Park, all the way to the tippy top. But right here is where it stops. They say the neon lights are bright on Broadway. They are. Look, there's my proof. I brought receipts. But it stops here. And you can no longer go down Broadway. Otherwise, you're going to be running over people. So you turn here. You turn right on 47th Street. This is where this starts. 47th Street. By the way, that is the Broadway show. Gotta get back in time. The Broadway show for Back to the Future. And last night I brought you the greatest video of the Back to the Future shop. So make sure you head to my channel after this, and I will be happy to give you a tour of all the Back to the Future merchandise. Alright, we're going to start the tour. Guys, this is 47th Street. Times Square is only 5 blocks long. It goes from 47th to that red and yellow thing right there. That is 42nd. And that's technically 43rd, but you can see the ball up there. That's for the ball drop if you're going to Times Square. You like Dick Clark? Well, he's been dead about 8 years. But if you like Ryan Seacrest or Anderson Cooper, who's the guy from the Desperate Housewives? Real Housewives. The dude, Andy Cohen. If you like Andy Cohen, I don't know who the hell it is now, but this is where the ball drops. And we're going to show you all that now. Let's get into Times Square. Damn, it's bright. Damn, it's bright, bruh. Sun's going to come out tomorrow. It's here. It's already here. As soon as I step on this curb, it's a magical moment. That magic moment. takes you by surprise like no other. I'm here. I'm in Times Square. It's early, so I'm just kind of talking reckless and stupid. Chick-fil-A was here last night feeding the homeless. Lady said they served 400 burgers. Chicken sandwiches. This will give you an idea of what goes on in Times Square. These are the restaurants of Times Square. There's the theaters of Times Square. Lena Horne Theater. Here's the shops. Here's where you can score a crack rock. If you want a good crack rock, you want to come to Times Square. This is the TKTS. It stands for tickets. 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 You can come day of, folks. The day of. And get yourself Broadway show tickets half price. Mention my name, half price. Right there. People line up all day to save thousands of dollars depending on how many of you are coming. This is where they list the shows, and I'm going to show you that on this side here. Hopefully they've got some listed. We shall see. So all tickets must be purchased at the window from Tickets Discount in order to be considered blah blah blah. Up here is where they show the Broadway shows, and here is where they show the off-Broadway shows. This section here. Guys, a Broadway show does not mean it's on Broadway. This is Broadway right here. Ain't no shows over here. Chicago and all those shows, they're on the side streets. So when it says Broadway show and you're thinking it's actually on Broadway, it is not. A Broadway show means it holds 500 people or more. An off-Broadway show is $499 down to $100. So you're going to get your off-Broadway show, which is like Blue Man Group, Friends. Shout out to Joey Tribbiani. And then up here is the big boys, Lion King and all those. Hamilton, you're not going to get Hamilton here. They don't give no discounts on that. And we're now in Times Square. Hold on to your wallets. And people ask you, if they ask you if you want a free cell phone from AT&T, no thank you. I know it's tempting. The answer is no. If they ask you if you want a blowjob, the answer is almost always no. It's not always no, but it's almost always no. Because it's a trick and a scam. Ain't nobody giving you nothing free out here, bro. They did not get up and come here for free. This is something that's fairly new right here. Free water. Free water. You come here, you bring your little thing, you put your thing in there, and then there you go. There's free water. Look at that. Push the button. Boom. I don't know how I did it. I don't know if I would feel comfortable drinking that water. It's they've done right now. They've saved 31,000 bottles by giving free water right here. Place your bottle there. All right. I'm going to get to a bunch of stuff, but I want to see what these guys are doing here. They've got We're Number One. I don't know where they're from. This changes all the time. It's We Love New York, but as the next month comes up, they'll have something to do with the ball drop, because Times Square is the place in all the world where people want to come watch the ball drop. Guys, this right here, even though we're in Times Square, this is called Duffy Square. This red steps, they're closed now. They're usually closed in the morning. And at midnight, they do close from 11:56 each night for 4 minutes. They have what is called the Midnight Moment. And see all these different signs. Bless you. That's the oldest sign, the Coca-Cola. But all these signs, these digital signs, are individual. Over here you've got Hershey's and Peacock, and over here is hello girl. Over here is Netflix, and this one's that one. Well, at midnight, they sync them all together using a computer, and they all have artwork from a certain artist. What you doing up there, girl? Sleep out. That's what I'm covering right now, is a sleep out. Anyways, it's really weird to see all these various signs synced up together for the midnight moment. These are the famous red steps. If you want to know what they're called the famous red steps. This is where tourists, they're glass, it's red glass. You can go and sit down and relax. And this is where Jay-Z and Alicia Keys shot their famous "I'm from New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made of. These lights will inspire you," right here. How do I know? Because I was here, bitches. I was here when they did it. I was here. To say, well, Bob, that doesn't explain why it's called Duffy Square. Well, I'll tell you why it's called Duffy Square. It's called Duffy Square because of this man right here. That is Father Duffy. Father Duffy was a World War I chaplain. He oversaw the last rites of over 900 men on the battlefield. He saw more death than most people in their lifetime could imagine. He read their last rites and held them as they died. He was a war hero who never picked up a gun. He is not holding a gun in his statue, he's holding a Bible. Father Duffy, Gregory Peck played him in a movie called The Fighting 69. He saw battle over 100 times and came home to New York City in around 1900, the late 1800s, early 1900s, and became the chaplain at my church on 42nd Street. So this is a pretty big honor to have this whole area named after Father Duffy. We're still walking here. We love New York. There's my thumbnail right there. Alright. We're going to keep it moving. I'm giving you a Boogie Bob exclusive tour. These guys look like chefs. They're from some business out here. They're taking photos.
Ricardo, come on in.
Number one. We're number one. What do they do? Oh, his sign says we're number one at selling crack rocks. Now that's weird. I don't know why they would brag about that. If you want to know what all that noise was, it's a pressure. He's cleaning with a high pressure washer before the tourists get here. Guys, it may not look like it, but over 360,000. He's yelling at them. He's actually yelling at them. He's like, look, I'm doing my job. You got to move, y'all. Get your bitch ass out of the way. He's over there spraying hot ass water, and they're standing there like tourists. He's like, please get your ass out of here. 360,000 people a day, on average, come through here. It is the number 2 tourist attraction in America, right after the Las Vegas Strip. It is a huge tourist attraction. You come to New York City, and you're going to go to Times Square. This guy right here is George M. Cohen. Nice picture. You're like, Boogie Bob, who the hell's George M. Cohen? Well, George M. Cohen was the biggest songwriter in the world at the time. Give my regards to Broadway, something, 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 Times Square, right here. He was the guy. In those early 1900s, late 1800s, he was the guy. He had the songs, over there, send the word to beware. It's a grand old flag, it's a high flying flag, it's a blah, 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 blah. And you're a grand old flag over there. And he's a Yankee Doodle dandy. I'm a Yankee Doodle dandy, he's a Yankee Doodle boy. I realized something about Uncle Sam, born on the 4th of July. That's him. George Cohen. George M. Cohen. Okay. Guys, remember I said it's only 5 blocks long. We've just covered a block. We got 4 more blocks to go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more blocks to go. We are now on 46th Street. 46th Street, a block that way, is Restaurant Row. How do I know? Because that's my neighborhood. Restaurant Row has nothing but restaurants on both sides. Restaurant Row. On the side streets, you'll see some really cool stuff. For instance, the Edison Hotel. The Edison Hotel was the first hotel in America that had electricity in every room. Before that, you had to carry a damn lantern like Ichabod Crane. Honey, I'm going to the loo. Let me carry my lantern to room 209. No. You had electricity in that hotel, and Thomas Edison is the one who threw the switch, and he threw it from New Jersey. He threw a switch in New Jersey, and it lit up the whole hotel. First hotel in America to have light. You like The Godfather? Well, the next block here is The Godfather. If you saw the movie, Luca Brasi, he was the muscle for the Godfather Corleone, played by Marlon Brando. Well, Luca Brasi was murdered right here, right down the street. I'm just dropping tidbits on you. If you're just tuning in, these are all sleeping bags. Hundreds of sleeping bags left over from the people who slept on the streets last night to raise awareness and money for homeless youth and the Covenant House. These are literally sleeping bags, blankets, pillows, and I'm hoping that it gets donated to the right people. We shall see. We're going to continue our walk and talk. Over there is Forever 21. Now, I shop at Forever 67, but they don't have one in New York to my knowledge. That used to be the biggest record store in the world. It was called Virgin Records. And in 2001, we had a tragedy hit New York, and that was the World Trade Center. And the town was a ghost town. People couldn't snap out of it. We thought that terrorists were going to kill you every time you left the house. Well, one man came to New York and changed all that. His name was Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson came out, and you guys can watch the video because I filmed it. Michael Jackson came out of Forever 21, which was at the time Virgin Records, and his beautiful royal blue silk shirt, and waved at the crowd, including me. I stood right there on top of a hood of a taxi because this used to be Broadway. I stood on the hood of an African man's taxi. He let me, and I filmed Michael Jackson come out, and he waved at us for about 5 minutes. I swear he said something about, oh, I love you, Boogie Bob, but I don't have the receipts for that. But I do have video of Michael Jackson coming out and waving at me. If you type in Boogie Bob, Michael Jackson, it will come up. We're just walking here. Guys, I love watches. I have a couple hundred watches. This is Invicta. If you're a watch person, you're going to love Invicta. But if you buy 2 watches here, get 4 free. Buy 2, get 6. The reason I'm showing you this right now is because if you look on the wall right there, that writing is Shaquille O'Neal. That's his autograph when he came in. He's a huge investor in Invicta, and he was actually here, and he signed his name on the wall right there. Shaquille O'Neal. Hi, Gina. Gina, is it your birthday? Gina, was today your birthday or was it yesterday? I need to know. I'm not going to continue the show until Gina tells me it's her birthday. I'm not going nowhere until Gina tells me that it's her birthday. Not moving. Because I'm going to sing happy birthday if it is. You put WT. I don't know what the hell that means. Anybody know what Gina's talking about? Gina's holding up the show right now. Because I'm not leaving until Gina tells me it's her birthday. Gina might be the only person in here. I haven't seen a comment from anyone else. Maybe Gina left. I believe it was Gina's birthday yesterday. If it was Gina, I want to wish you a very happy birthday, and I'm sorry if I missed it. All right. I don't even know if we're still on the air. I haven't seen a comment. Gina says her birthday was the 16th. And I don't know what that means. What's today? Today is the 17th? Today's the 17th. So yesterday, happy birthday, Gina. God bless you. Hi, Candle. How are you? Candle's in the house, everybody. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Gina. Happy birthday to you. And I'm going to take off my shirt up here and sing it again while I juggle. Guys, we had, according to the lady, 400 people sleep out here. I said it was over 1,000. But we had a lot of people sleeping out here last night. The homeless are actually going through the bags over there and taking bags. But lots of sleeping bags out here last night. I hope that the homeless get to use them. That's a Coleman. It's actually a nice sleeping bag. We're just walking. I got nothing on the agenda. I got nothing good going on. The only thing good going on here is it's Gina's birthday. Okay. So Swatch. This is the Swatch store. And they've got a dedicated watch to the Simpsons. The Simpsons. You can get yourself a Swatch, a Simpsons Swatch. Donuts. The Simpsons. All right, I'm blowing it. Look how early he comes out to make a living. These guys work really hard. He's going to be here 12 hours selling hot dogs, shish kebab, corn dogs. Now, guys, since he's just setting up right now and the hot dogs and corn dogs are done, I'm going to assume those are from yesterday. These pretzels, yesterday. If he didn't sell them yesterday, he gonna sell them today. That's just cold hard facts, folks. I'm just walking. I'm just walking. I have not seen, I'm never out this early, but I have not seen one Elmo or Minnie Mouse. They're coming though. What you guys may not know is the puppet guys come together. Come together right now over me. Let's see what he's got going here. I'm living with cancer. God bless you, Playboy.
God bless you.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. Have a great day. I'm living with cancer. I have one eye, and God bless him. I pray for him. I'm just walking. I got nothing good going on here, so if you guys are smart, you'll get out while you can. Usually I'll take you over there and introduce you to some stars. We had New Kids on the Block last week. We had Fonzie. And I do have a big crowd over there today. So usually they don't do a show on Friday, but I see tourists. So we're going to head over and see if there's anybody good happening. I would like to show you this. This is the Back to the Future. Well, it's gone now, but look at this. Look at this, guys. This will be on my show in a little bit here.
Guys, that is the world famous Winter Garden Theater. That's where Cats, the Broadway musical Cats, was for like 30 years. Right now it's Back to the Future, the musical. Great Scott! Back to the Future. Well, what you might not know is nestled right beside it is a little tiny shop called Back to the Future, where you can buy Back to the Future crap.
Here I am.
Save the Clock Tower.
I actually take you in the shop. I show you every single item in the shop. Those coffee mugs are $40.
Usually $14.
What are you, high?
I don't know why they wouldn't have a price on it. If you want to get the tote bag, it's $30. I would like to see a price for the coffee mugs. They don't have one, so we'll just.
Anyways, I do take you on a tour of the whole shop.
You want the, and if you haven't seen one before in your grandma's collection,
So,
that's that little one right there. That's a compact disc, and
make sure you tune in for that. That will be in a little bit. Why don't we go over and see if there's any celebrities? Guys, this is the busiest street in New York, but you can see there's no traffic here. Basically, because the cops have it blocked off down there. I don't know what for. I'm not sure. Typically, there isn't a show on Fridays, but this is Good Morning America. Good Morning America. And if you look on your TV guide, you can see who the star is for the day. And then you can run over here and meet Jane Fonda or whoever the hell it is that day, Ashanti. I've met them all out here. B2K, the biggest boy band in the country, are in Asia, Korea. All of them were on my show. Typically, they do have the metal gate out. So here's what happens. The people will be on the show here. Let's see who it is. Maybe it's somebody good. I don't think so. They're interviewing. Okay, so if you guys know anything about football, that's Hall of Famer Michael Strahan right there from the New York Football Giants. They're doing a segment on Tim Harbaugh. He's a coach for Michigan and just got suspended because his team was stealing plays from others. Does anybody have a hi Vian, hi Miss Reilly, hi RJ. RJ, you got a remote control and you can tell me who's on the show today? I don't see anybody great. But when they are on the show, folks, they'll typically come in and out of this door over here. And since there's no one here, I'm going to assume that there's no one here today. Typically, if you see somebody, that's Robin Roberts, that's George Stephanopoulos. Robin Roberts, he's on my show. And Michael Strahan, Hall of Famer. So typically what will happen is you'll find out Mark Wahlberg is here. And then he'll come stand behind here. He'll come out right where the door where the cops are. And they'll have their SUV or their Navigator waiting right here. And they'll come over and you'll get to say hi to them. If you guys want an idea of what that's like, do 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 do. Oh no, sorry, that's my girlfriend Bria. Sorry, I do that a lot. I accidentally show you Bria on purpose. Oh wait, that's Bria again. My fine ass girlfriend. This is, if you guys ever watched Happy Days, when it's this good, there's no saying no. Maybe I deleted it. A lot of times I'll delete it because shit gets old in here. Here is... Nah, it's not coming up. Okay. I don't think you're seeing it
official.
on here.
I am now a big TV star as I'm on television
file.
with Henry Winkler. Who...
Alright, I've lollygagged enough. This is a great place if you're a tourist, you come to New York and you want to meet yourself a celebrity. Come right here to Good Morning America. But do it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And look at these guys. Holy smokes. This is mental health. This is something. He's flipping me off. He's flipping me off. Who's he waving at? I think it's me. He's eating donuts and giving me the finger. So, I don't know what I did to deserve the finger, but I'll take it. I don't know who these people are. I know Michael Strahan, and they come out and they'll shake your hand, and that's what these people are waiting for. They got signs that say, "Hi, Mom." He's a a Giants fan, so he likes Michael Strahan. They will literally, there's Michael right there. Money Mike. Oh, the guy on the right is Sam Champion. I believe he was the first openly gay weatherman in New York City. He's married, he's got a husband. That's Sam Champion. And that's Michael Strahan. And many times, they'll come right out the door here, shake your hand and say hi, but we're not doing that today. This might be the worst tour I've ever given. We're still walking and talking. Lots of construction going on here. Up here they're getting ready for the big ball drop, which is a month from now. So, Purple Queen's in the house. Hi, Purple. I had Purple Queen on my show a couple times. You guys got to give me 2 seconds because my sciatica's acting up. And I need to just sit down to take pressure off of that nerve. And if you don't mind, I'm going to smoke a crack rock right now. So that I pass the savings on to you. I just had a crazy guy looking like he wanted to fight me. He's flipping me off and blowing me kisses. And he's eating donuts. Delicious Krispy Kreme donuts. Alright. I sat down for about 40 seconds. That will literally take the crink out of my sciatic nerve, and I could walk again for about 3 or 4 minutes before it starts hurting again. I wanted to give you guys a great tour. I gave you shit. Everybody who paid for this tour, I'm giving you double your money back. So just send me a self-addressed stamped envelope with $60 inside to cover, to cover the cost of shipping and handling, and I'll send you your 20 bucks. You send me the 60, I'll send you the 20. That's a fact. I stand by it. Guys, there's Harry Potter. See the thing up there? Look. You can't do this with your iPhone. That's you with your iPhone. Here's me with my Galaxy. Boom. That's Harry Potter and the cursed child sitting in a damn bird's nest. I don't know what he's doing. But the Broadway shows are not on Broadway. They're on the side streets. Why are you pecking at my foot, bro? Alright, I'm just walking. I think I wasted your time. I apologize. Guys, usually my show is much better than this. Today is not. Today I'll take the L. I'll take the criticism. If you go and tell your grandma, honey, what did you do today? Oh, grandma, I got up early and I watched YouTube. Oh, was it any good? No, it was shit, grandma. Some guy named Boogie Bob took me on a tour of Times Square and he rambled on. He had sciatica, he's old, and showing me these stars that no one ever heard of. That was Super Bowl winner, Hall of Famer, broadcaster. He holds a record for sacks in a season. Michael Strahan. I gave you Michael Strahan, you selfish sons of bitches. That should be... If you were a football fan, you'd be like, holy shit, wow. If you're not a football fan, you're like, holy shit, wow. Right. I'm just walking. I came out here for you. This is me giving you a gift. I could be laying at home with 10 bad shorties in a jacuzzi, but no. I came out here for Brooklyn Born and RJ and Gina. It's Gina's birthday. This is Gina's birthday celebration. It's her birthday celebration live. There's going to be special guest. Queen Latifah's coming by. We got fabulous prizes and presents for Gina. Not really. We've got a brand new Corvette keychain for Gina. A brand new Corvette keychain. Alright. Hey girl. How you doing? Shout out to Matthew Perry from Friends. Can I be more sarcastic? He was funny and taken way too soon. God bless him. Very sad. I'm just walking around. I got nothing good. I was hoping to get you some celebrity action. Guys, last week I had Shaka Khan. I had Henry Winkler, who's Fonzie from Happy Days. I had not one, not two, not three, not four, not five. I had, five, sorry. I had all five of the new kids on the block, including Donnie. He was so dreamy. I can tell you what, your favorite YouTuber did not have New Kids on the Block last week. I did. Guys, this is the part of the show where I'm going to go to McDonald's. I'm going to buy some Egg McMuffins. I'm going to feed some people. I want to thank you for coming out. I ask you from the bottom of my heart to please be kind and loving to each other. If anything good happens after I feed people, I might come back and give you part 2 of the tour. I love you all. Happy birthday, Gina. God bless you. To the wire, to the limit, to the wall, for a